Take two. Okay. Hello everyone, this is Emilio, and today I'll be showing you my newest plants. I'll be showing you my newest TCG idea called Plants and Zombies Unite. 2 is better than 1. Anyways.
Oops.
Dude, I'm recording. Anyways. This is the game of Plants and Zombies Unite. 2 is better than 1. That's how to winning and losing games. If your opponent wins the game, you lose the game, and vice versa. You will win if your opponent cannot have a plant in their P zone at the end of their turn, or your opponent draws a card while their deck is empty. At the start of game. At the start of the game, perform the following things in sequence. Both players start with 3 morale. Condition that say start game will trigger. Both players draw 7 cards, then a player can mulligan 1 time per game, or if they have no plants in their hand. To mulligan, shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw the same amount of cards minus 1. Okay. Card type. Card type determines on how the card functions. Realizing why the D here is capitalized, I have no idea. When mentioning a card type, it will look like this. Card type, what's this called?
Dash.
Yeah, dash. It will look like this. Card type, dash, CT. The card types are plant. Plants are the main way you defend yourself. After a plant is played, place it into your P zone or bench. When a plant is destroyed, you lose 1 morale. You cannot play a plant. You can't play plants if you have 0 morale. Plants have strength, endurance, and moves, in addition to abilities. A plant's strength is usually used by its moves to inflict damage to a zombie. If a plant has equal or more damage on it than its endurance, it is destroyed. During the main phase, an active plant, more precise, that I forgot to add. I forgot to add that. But anyways, an active plant you control can perform their moves. Usually a move requires the card performing it to exert themselves. Zombies. Zombies are the main way you attack your opponent. After a zombie is played, place it into your Z zone or bench. Zombies have strength, endurance, and moves in addition to abilities, which behave like plants, except for zombies. For zombies' strength, which is usually used by its moves to inflict damage to a plant. Tricks. After a trick is played, perform the first most ability, then place it into the discardment. Families. I need a computer. Families. Families are a characteristic that all cards can have. When mentioning a family, it will look like this. Family-F. Hey, guys. Most cards can exploit certain families as costs. Phases. During your turn, you start at the top to the bottom phases. The phases are draw phase. At the start of the phase, you draw 1 card. Skip this phase if you're going first and it is your first turn. Standby phase. During this phase, certain conditions will trigger. Main phase. During this phase, you can play cards from your hand and or make a friendly active plant and or zombie perform their moves. See, I didn't forget about this part. And it's end phase. At the end of this phase signifies the start of your opponent's turn. Areas. Areas are where cards are placed into. The areas are P-zone. After a plant is played, it can be placed into the P-zone. It can be placed on your P-zone. The P-zone can only contain one plant. Z-zone. Identical to P-zone, but for zombies instead of plants. Bench. After a plant or zombie is played, place it into the bench. It can be placed onto the bench. When your P zone becomes empty, move one plant here to that area. And the same is true for Z zone, but with zombies instead of plants. The bench can only contain 6 plants and or zombies. Deck. The deck is the primary place. The primary. Oh, this zone is that area. Whoops. Yes. The deck is the primary area from which you draw cards from. Either the opening hand at the beginning of the game, at the start of your draw phase, or because of an ability. Or move. Moves and abilities are 2 different things. So yeah. Sorry. Anyways. When a card is drawn, it is placed into a player's hand, from which they can be played. If you draw a card while your deck is empty, you will lose the game. Hand. When you draw a card, place the top card from your deck into your hand. All cards in your hand are hidden to your opponent. Your maximum hand size is 6. Wait, how many cards you got? Whoopsie. I should probably change that. Whoops. Let's just wait one second. I shall change to 9. Yeah, that 9 would be good actually. Yeah, 9 would be good. If your hand would if a card would be placed into your hand while your hand has more cards in it than your maximum hand size, place that card into the board. That actually hurts. Pretend it says discardment. Okay, please. Let's just pretend that this is discard. Okay. Yes. Discard. When a card is discarded, when a card is destroyed, discarded, or placed in the discardment, place it into its owner's discardment. Control, cast, and own. You control a card if it's on your P-zone, Z-zone, or bench. After a friendly card is a card you control. An enemy card is a card your opponent controls. You cast a card if you played it. You own a card if you brought it into the game. Damage and healing. If a card takes damage, the damage remains on it until it leaves the P-zone, Z-zone, or bench, or it is healed. If a card is healed, remove damage from it equal to how much it was healed for. Super types. Super types are like additional card types that a card can have. When mentioning a super type, they'll look like this. Super type -ST. The super types are Tokens. Token cards cannot be added to your deck during deck building. Oh, I forgot I had deck building. Did this. Oops. There's miscellaneous. When card says E, it means to exert it. S. S is a blank number, which is equal to the strength of the card it is on. An active plant and zombies are cards in the P zone and Z zone respectively. If a card says exhaust ... it means to exert ... from your bench. ... can be families and or mix. If a card says exploit mix, it means to exploit any X cards from your bench. Oh, that was rough. Anyways, yeah, I just don't, I don't know. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is No.10 and I'm sitting in a bad position right now. I'm literally putting my feet on my chair, which actually, I'm not sure actually whether that's a good thing or not. Anyways, it's No.10 and I'll see you next time. Goodbye, YouTube!